you doing, Brady?
Good. How are you?
All right. Oh, walk us through the emotion, man, of being senior day and then playing not your last game, but going through the process, and also this season being a real special season. How are you able to enjoy it and still be effective while enjoying it?
Yeah, I just on senior day, I was kind of just standing in the tunnel, looking out into the Larry Bowl, kind of soaking it in. Even though there's more games to play, it's just kind of surreal to understand, the situation, the what the day means, and to be able to play in the Liberty Bowl and in front of our fans and family, and means a lot. So for not just myself, but all the seniors that were recognized today, there was a lot of pride and truly a special day. It was cool to see guys get out there and get to play and compete and perform in front of their families.
Evan?
Brady, it seems like we're almost kind of running out of words for Calvin Austin, but you've really kind of developed a relationship with him at this point of the season. What's that bond like with the two of you guys being able just to trust in him and knowing he's going to be able to deliver?
Yeah, that's my guy right there. Cal's an explosive player. Obviously you guys got to see it in multiple facets today. I think he had a throwing. He threw a 2-point, returned a punt. I don't know if he caught a touchdown, but he had well over 100, close to two almost. And so he's a special player. He's very dynamic, and he's only just beginning. So you guys are going to see a lot more of him the rest of this season and also moving forward throughout his career.
Also, too, Brady, you guys overcame that slow start in the second quarter. You guys obviously got back going in the second half. Does that concern you now going back into AAC play, where you obviously guys have to, look for that still consistent 4-quarter game out of this group?
Good question. It doesn't concern me just because whenever we don't play to our standards, it's frustrating. And so, man, we just put so much work into it. It's more frustrating than it's concerning, just because I know, like, when you have those things, it's like so minute, so minuscule. Like, we're that close for it to not be the way that it is. And that's why it's so dang frustrating, because some plays it's one thing, and other plays it's another, and it's that's what football is all about. It's putting all those pieces of the puzzle together, and it just takes a little bit off, man. That's me and Coach Johns always say that. It's crazy how in this game, I mean, you can be off by that much. It could be a guy that he is blocking, but he's not getting enough movement on a guy, and so he's got an arm to make a tackle, or a ball slightly behind the receiver, and if we complete that, he might go for a big one. So it's just these little tiny details that we keep harping on, man, and I'm tired of saying it more than you're tired of asking it. So I don't know what else to tell you other than we just got to get the job done. And today we won. So,
Mark?
Yeah, Brady, along those lines, you guys it seemed like for most of the game, moving the ball pretty good. And then obviously there were some red zone issues in terms of punching it in. I imagine those little things are magnified when you get into the red zone. Was there anything you diagnosed on those 3 or 4 drives where you couldn't punch it in that you guys can fix here moving forward?
Yeah, I mean, obviously in the red zone, there's a lot less space, so you have to be extra on point, just because it's going to be, if you throw the ball, it's going to be tight windows. If you're on the ball, it's there's going to be bodies there, and you got to hit the track and make a guy miss or run. So it was frustrating. I think there's a lot of different things that go into not capitalizing in those moments. I think we got to get the play call, and we got to understand, the look that we're getting, and if it's a run play, we gotta fit it up. Our backs got to hit it hard, and we just got to trust it. And if it's a pass, even if it's, close territory, the call's the call, and we got to go out and execute. We got to run crisp routes. We got to put the ball where it needs to be and make the catch. So it was a little bit of everything. I don't think there's one, area or person to like point at. I think it's a collective effort. And it's just you got to get cleaned up. It's something I don't think needs to get fixed because I don't think it's a problem. I think we've done really well in the past. I think it's something that just has got to get cleaned up.
Terry?
Hey Brady, what is it about these 11 o'clock games that you guys are 1-0 every week, man? You found a way to win. It could be pretty, it could be ugly, it could be the last minute, but whatever it is, the 11 o'clock games, you guys are perfect. Why do you guys play so well at 11 a.m., man?
I don't know, man. I don't know. And like you said, it's clean, it's ugly, it's all of the above. And I don't know if it's 11 o'clock. I don't know if it's this year. I don't know what the deal is. But at the end of the day, the objective's to win, and I don't think the 11 kick has anything to do with it. I mean, we could kick off at 8 p.m. or it doesn't matter. I mean, the whole deal is to walk out there, a nameless, faceless opponent. It doesn't matter who walks out of that opposing tunnel. The objective is to kick their ass, and however that comes, it comes. But as long as we're winning, people are going to be happy. If you lose not this game, but like if you lose these games, the ones that are ugly or close, it's funny. There's a lot different attitude. There's a lot of different questions you guys are asking. Winning solves a lot of issues, and right now we're doing that. We need the fashion we do that in. I think we need to get better at, but we're winning ball games. That's all you can ask for.
Brian?
Hey, Brady, you've now passed for more touchdowns than anyone at Memphis, and you're getting very close to Wimprine's passing yards mark. What does those records mean to you, and has Wimprine ever reached out to you?
Yeah, so I'll address the first part. I feel very honored. I want to first, before I say it, I want to recognize my teammates that I've played with and the coaches that have coached me, because without coming to this place, without having the coaches I've had, game planning, each opponent every week for the last 3 seasons, without having the offensive linemen and the receivers and running backs and tight ends, everyone around me, I couldn't be doing these things. And so I appreciate everyone that's been involved. And then I just feel very fortunate to have played at a high level and to break that. It's really cool to be on top of the mountain, on top of the list for, what is it, career passing touchdowns. So that's super cool. And then what was your second part of the question? I'm sorry.
No, Danny Wimprine, you're breaking his
yeah.
records. Yeah, did he ever reach out to you?
Yeah, so we've actually had a couple conversations, and super down-to-earth man. I really appreciate all of his support for not just myself, but this entire program. And he's mentioned that just if I ever have any questions or need, he's made himself available. And I think he told me, I forget if it was at the end of last year, kind of going into this off season, he says, I'm looking forward to you breaking all my records, and I hope that day comes. But I appreciate, him reaching out and having that communication and support from a great Tiger.
Thanks, Brady.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Have a good one.